Hello, and welcome back to Seb's Corner. My local cinema was actually holding an event where you got the chance to see a movie before its official release. Now, there were a few movies that went through my head. I was thinking it was either going to be A Real Pain, the Jesse Eisenberg movie, or Mikey 17. But it was actually a movie I didn't know anything about. I saw a few ads on Instagram for it, but I didn't really pay attention to it, and I'm so glad I didn't. The movie I saw was Companion, but this won't be like my typical two reviews. Stay tuned. Now, if you're a frequent viewer of my channel, you know I usually go over the plot of the movie. But I feel like that's already saying too much. I really think that the best way to kind of get into this movie is to go in completely blind, at least for the initial kind of shock value. Because as the movie progresses, you kind of can guess what happens, but it's still so much fun to see that way. To be honest, it kind of made me reflect on how I watch movies. Maybe it's best to sometimes hold back from seeing the trailer. I know in many cases where a trailer can just reveal way too much, and it really takes away from that enjoyment. So from now on, I actually think I'll be avoiding them and see if it adds to my experience. But I can still give you some insight on the background of the movie. Now, this was directed and written by Drew Hancock. And he's someone I'm not quite familiar with, as he's mainly worked on TV shows. Some shows, notably Blue Mountain State, My Dead Ex, and Mr. Pickles.
There you are. Good boy.
Yeah, that show. I mean, with an IMDb page like that, I really would not expect anything great. But I think he has somewhat proven himself with this movie that he's a capable director and is actually able to write anything but slop. I mean, it's not a change and mind blowing experience, this movie, but it's better than his past stuff. So, good job on Companion. Now, this movie also stars Sophie Thatcher playing Iris, who I loved, by the way, in Heretic, that creepy movie with Hugh Grant. I really think she's on the rise and is a fantastic actress. So I look forward to seeing her in more things. Now, this movie also stars Jack Quaid, who is most notable for playing Huey in The Boys. Love that show. Or he's also well known for the guy that killed Rue in The Hunger Games. I also want to give a shout out to Rupert Friend, something like that, who plays Sergei in the movie. When his character showed up on screen, I think the whole theater just erupted about how ridiculous he looked. But I also think that's why this movie's kind of cool or a must see when you don't know what you're getting into. And that's why I'm being so cryptic with the plot, because I think it's best enjoyed without really knowing what happens. I think this is the type of movie that you're going to see only once, but the first time you watch it, you want to not know what happens. Now, I know, we're ready to the verdict. This is a much shorter video than I usually do, but I'm also just trying to maybe post more content, be more consistent, part of the 2025 New Year's resolution. So I think this is a good little entryway. And I also just wanted to express my opinion on this movie. Now, to sort of give an official verdict, I think I've just been saying this the whole video. Just don't watch the trailer, don't research it, don't look it up, just don't. And then go see it in the cinema. And then I'm really curious to hear what your opinions are if you do decide to go see it. And also, if maybe it's already too late, you've already seen the trailer or know a bit about what happens in the movie, then also let me know in the comments if you actually enjoyed the movie. Because, I don't know, I think I would have a different opinion if I knew what the movie was about before I went to see it. I think it would then just be a sort of subpar movie. Yeah, and with that, I hope you enjoyed my short little update or mini review, you could say. Please write to me in the comments if you like the video. And if you are starting to enjoy my content, and I promise there's gonna be more of it, then please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.